Once upon a time, there was a little bunny named Hoppy who lived in a cozy burrow beneath an old oak tree. Hoppy had soft gray fur and long floppy ears that wiggled when he was excited. Every night before bed, Hoppy would look out at the twinkling stars and wonder what adventures tomorrow might bring. One evening, as the sun painted the sky in shades of pink and orange, Hoppy noticed something unusual. A tiny star had fallen from the sky and was glowing in the meadow nearby. It sparkled like a diamond and made a gentle humming sound that reminded Hoppy of his mother's lullabies. Curious, Hoppy hopped over to the fallen star. "Hello," he whispered, his nose twitching with excitement. The star twinkled brighter in response. "Are you lost?" Hoppy asked. The star dimmed slightly, as if to say yes. Hoppy's heart filled with sympathy for the little star so far from home. "Don't worry," Hoppy said, gently nudging the star with his paw. "I'll help you get back to the sky." Hoppy carefully picked up the star between his front paws. It felt warm and tingly, like holding a sunbeam. The star's light cast a soft glow on Hoppy's face, making his whiskers shine. Hoppy knew he needed help to return the star to the sky. He remembered his friend Owl, who lived high in the oak tree and knew all about stars. With the star nestled safely between his ears, Hoppy hopped toward the big oak tree, following the path of moonlight that danced through the forest. "Owl! Owl!" Hoppy called softly. The wise old owl opened one eye, then both, surprised to see Hoppy out so late. "My goodness!" Owl hooted. "You found a sky-drop star." They fall sometimes when they're dreaming and forget to hold tight to the sky. Owl explained that sky-drop stars needed to be lifted as high as possible before dawn, when they could float back up to rejoin their star family. "We must hurry," said Owl. "The night won't last forever." Hoppy nodded, determined to help his new twinkling friend. Together, Hoppy and Owl journeyed to Tall Mountain, the highest point in the forest. Hoppy's legs grew tired, but he thought of the star's family waiting in the sky and kept hopping bravely forward. The star glowed appreciatively, lighting their path through the dark woods. As they climbed higher, the air grew cooler and the stars seemed closer. Hoppy's heart beat with excitement. At the very top of Tall Mountain, Owl spread his wide wings. "Place the star on my back," he instructed. Hoppy carefully transferred his glowing friend onto Owl's soft feathers. With a powerful whoosh, Owl soared upward, carrying the star higher and higher. Hoppy watched from below, his eyes wide with wonder. Near the top of the sky, the star began to float on its own, rising like a bubble in water, growing brighter as it neared its home. The star twinkled one last time at Hoppy, a special thank you blink just for him. Then it rejoined the great constellation of stars that formed a bunny shape in the night sky. Hoppy had never noticed this starry bunny before and smiled, knowing he'd made a forever friend. Owl returned to find Hoppy yawning. "Time for bed, little one," he said gently. They made their way down the mountain as the first light of dawn touched the horizon. Hoppy's paws felt heavy with sleepiness, but his heart was light with happiness. Back in his cozy burrow, Hoppy snuggled into his bed of soft moss and sweet-smelling flowers. He thought about his adventure and the star safely back home. His eyelids grew heavy as he imagined the star telling its family about the kind bunny who had helped it. "Good night, star friend," Hoppy whispered as he drifted off to sleep. From that night on, whenever Hoppy looked at the stars before bedtime, he would see the bunny constellation twinkling extra brightly, as if saying goodnight just to him, and Hoppy would fall asleep feeling safe, loved, and full of sweet dreams.